What's good, YouTube traps on this bitch? KickOut Podcast. You feel me? It's me.
One, two.
One, two. Oh, y'all niggas start for y'all talking about it ain't but a couple. It ain't but three of us in this motherfucker today. It's me, Traps on alongside Random Hero.
Popping your hero's favorite hero. You feel me?
And Dark Nonchalant.
Hey.
We gonna talk about wrestling because wrestling's dope. I ain't gonna say wrestling is the other word because that's a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out from them niggas. You mentioned them niggas. Yeah, shout out to Sanchi and Sancho though. You feel me? But
Type.
But like we're gonna talk about wrestling and talking about wrestling, I think we should start out with the mask versus mask match, which is probably the best match that WWE has produced since
WrestleMania 40.
WrestleMania 40.
I would agree to that because I would say the WrestleMania Triple Threat Night Main Event one, where Seth Rollins
or 41 main event.
That was a good match. Oh my goodness.
I believe 41. So yeah, like that was real produced, good turns. The double turn of Paul Heyman turning on CM Punk, then turning on Roman. That was like beautifully done. And yeah, I would say it's up there with that and 40 as well. So like that, because that mask versus mask match was something that like a lot of people would start looking at it retrospect because we kind of knew as a group when we seen Ludwig take over that character and start making his own. He's like, oh, this is gonna be something. Allegedly. Can't just throw it out there. But you know, but once the Grande Americana came in, then the OG came back. We was like, this is gonna be something nice in the feud. And we was saying this for a long time.
I was happy when he returned because he was gone for a little bit and then came back. The OG Americano, we was wondering. He came back at the Royal Rumble. We was wondering. I was wondering what they was gonna call him. I was like, what is they gonna call him?
Yeah, OG Americano, which we now know is Chad Gable. Who'd have thought? Yeah. Well, yeah, that nigga was out with some type of like neck injury, wasn't he?
No, it's shoulder arm, because like that's when he was like he had pulled. Like I said, now that we know that it was Chad Gable, we seen that he had pulled double duty at Worlds Collide and going competing as Chad Gable and for the AAA Leg Champion, then going to be Grande Americana competing in the Money Bank match.
And I think we gonna see that a lot more from folks because Santi said it well. I was watching one of his videos the other day, but he said that AAA is taking a lot of the characteristics that we was getting from the Black and Gold NXT. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like more so like a small like indie show or like a big indie show with like established talent that's just doing their thing and they get to showcase it at a worldwide level, just like NXT Black and Gold. Whereas NXT nowadays is becoming more so in that developmental avenue. It being the third brand. Now AAA is that third brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that because it's, even though it's an hour-long show on YouTube, it gets in and out. You get your action, you get your storylines, and it's really no filler. Yeah, just no fillers, straight action, straight storytelling.
Yeah.
And it's YouTube ads instead of Netflix ads.
Yeah, them Black and Gold NXT, those only hour takers.
So, and shout out to Undertaker. He's been doing his big one in AAA. Can't get enough of that. On top of that, like you said on that match versus match, like that is some top tier storytelling from both sides of it.
That brought a lot of niggas love for wrestling back.
Hold on, wait, peep game real quick. I want to say this because he mentioned Undertaker, bro. It's like they said Undertaker, the only booker who books so good that they praise him during the match. Because I swear I seen on the Spanish broadcast something had been in the match and it was hyping, and the announcer said, "Gracias, Undertaker." But it was so funny. I'm like, bro, y'all just broke all type of kayfabe.
I think I know what spot you talking about.
We all know the Undertaker run this shit.
Yeah, but that's so funny to me, bro. You know how good you got to be. Like, hey, man, I wish the main roster get to a point where I'm just like, thank you, Triple H.
And then they got the nerve to put Paul Levesque's name first on the credits. Nigga. You know, Paul Levesque, then Mark Calloway.
It was you did it. It was you who did it.
Nigga, Mark Calloway. Then who was it? Lee Patterson. Then Paul Levesque.
Well, you 30 lower down the list. Also, shout out to him for he's making Ray Phoenix feel like someone AAA to an extent.
That's the only place you gonna feel like shit. They don't believe in Ray like Penta until Penta needs to do his tag team shit, and then because not because they want to show the Lucha Brothers, but because Penta needs accolades, and that's gonna be their guy in the future. Or one of their guys in the future.
But at the same time, they still got something in Ray Phoenix. Like I said, we see it, but they don't want to act upon it. That's why I'm happy that Undertaker said, "Fuck it," you know what I'm saying? We're gonna put the Cruiserweight title on, even though he has the accolade of winning the AAA title. Now he's got that and the Cruiserweight. You feel me? So I'm happy that he's bringing that title. He's bringing it on SmackDown. And defending it on SmackDown in a sense, bringing the Cruiserweight title back in a sense.
Wait, has he defended it on SmackDown?
Against Action this past Friday.
Oh wow! Okay, hold on. Credit to SmackDown. They did something I didn't think they would ever do.
SmackDown always been better than Raw. It's just SmackDown just be having Raw tendency.
I would say not recently, but I feel you.
No, I feel that wholeheartedly. Like that is like they do.
SmackDown always been better because Raw is that's their baby. Nigga. They gonna baby the hell out of it. That's what's gonna get all the ads. It's gonna get all the, you know what I'm saying, the propaganda and shit. But then SmackDown, it's just they show it. Nigga just they got their stories and shit. How we feel about how they're booked is how we feel, nigga. But hey, they be having shit on SmackDown. They be wrestling.
Yeah, they do, because I think this past SmackDown was like I said, it wasn't much on there. I would say wrestling wise, we got the Jade. They have Jade, fighting most of the match, holding her wig together. You have, like I said, you got the Ray Phoenix and Action fight. That was a great one. You got the number one contendership match a little bit. That kind of caught my attention with Shmelo, Trick, and Ricky Saints. I love that. I love those three. I love those three together. I love those three together.
Yeah, I kind of want to tap in on SmackDown. That's so I can pay attention to that stuff going on. I want to pay attention to all.
I would say the best thing all night that happened to me, what personally wise, that I kind of gravitate towards is Solo. Solo is like low key carrying the SmackDown brand a little bit. Because that promo between him and Jacob was like golden, nigga. He was like, "Oh, you used to be this murderer, this guy that everybody feared. Now you underneath Roman," and he's like, "Oh well," he said, "Oh, you gonna get me back, nah, nigga. Tell Joe Tribal Chief to come get me if you want me back." I was like, "All right, I fuck with that. Like that's just him standing on business."
Bro, on the segue off that, bro. Look, I forgot that Solo really was one of the main reasons I started watching SmackDown in the first place, because when he got in that Wyatt 6 vortex, when they got in that vortex, I just kind of stopped hearing about it gradually. Now that it's over, I remember it. I'm like, oh yeah, Solo was one of the main things bringing me to SmackDown, right? And now I'm starting to see it again.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, shout out to Solo, bro. We'll say people compare him to The Rock. They're not saying he's quite on the level of The Rock, but I see the comparison. I see it.
Solo got more charisma than Jimmy and Jay. You want to be real, nigga? They just really need to let him talk. You know what I'm saying? fall to it, let him tell us a story. Roman stories and shit.
That's why I hope. Like it's a long shot, but they saying some people in the IWC they saying Jimmy might playing a cool and turn on Roman. I would that would be something new, something refreshing. You feel me? Not Jay trying to be the head table. It's Jimmy because Jimmy been the one keeping the family together because he's been doing everything. He's been sacrificing the most out of everybody to keep the quote unquote family together in a sense.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind that. I don't see it happening, but I wouldn't mind that.
Man, real tribal combat, boy. Put all them niggas in the cage, nigga.
Like first by pinfall, about doing elimination. You feel me?
I feel like it got to be elimination.
An eliminator. And you can't leave the ring.
Say, do they all start at the same time?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't even matter because it's just like you said, it's real combat. Getting it down to it.
It's literally last man standing. Whoever wins is the chief. You feel me? Whoever wins is the tribal chief. I like it.
Even if the match ass, nigga, it's just a cold aesthetic.
Speaking of Chiefs and ruling, how do y'all feel about this King of the Ring format that they've been going with this year, where it's a fatal 4-way to decide? There's a fatal 4-way for the quarterfinals, and then semifinals 1-on-1. How y'all been feeling about that?
I don't like the format, but it's been good the way they've been doing it. Careful about that.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way on that. Like, I don't personally like it.
100% disagree with the format, and I disagree that they got a world champion in there.
Yeah, absolutely,
bro. Me, you, Dark. I think everybody within the hazy.
I mean,
flame.
I don't mind as much that the mid Carter titles are in there, but me personally, even then, it's like, nigga, let them do their own shit. Let other niggas get opportunity at the King of the Ring. You got so many niggas on the roster.
Absolutely, bro.
I think we talked about it earlier before you had to do what you do. Like Maxine she went up to Adam Pearce and was like, why I'm not in the Queen of the Ring? Like, why is Liv Morgan in there? That's a legitimate question that wasn't necessarily answered, but like that's legit. She's a former IC title holder. Why she can't be in the Queen of the Ring? That doesn't make sense.
The IC champ in it. But was Soul in it? I know Tiffany.
Yes, she was.
Yeah,
it was Soul. It was Soul, Charlotte Flair,
Lyra,
Jade, Lyra. They had they joined on SmackDown, and Charlotte won that one. And now, my original picks for the King and Queen of the Ring was it was Oba and Lash. Since Lash lost, right now I'm gonna say just for hopefully they'll end this Judgment Day crap. It'll be Roxanne. My bad, Raquel, because Raquel did win her fatal 4-way to advance.
I really do hope so. Raquel is Queen of the Ring, bro.
I love me some Raquel.
Hey, man.
That was my original Steph, nigga. That's an insider for niggas.
Say that's my Steph right now. Always.
That was my OG Steph, but you know what I'm saying? She's single, so she might put it back up to that one spot.
Nah, but what's that? I feel like the Fatal 4-Way. What's that? My main problem with the Fatal 4-Way is like I just feel like I want the tournament to last longer.
Yeah, you could have separated that shit.
And the Fatal 4-Way is making it go by quicker. So it's like, that's really my main problem. It's less matches.
Hold on, let me pull a picture.
Like it's less matches. That's what I'm talking about. Is that
because
it's less matches.
I think Bailey had kind of summed it up perfectly. I would say the reason why they doing this kind of format is because they don't have enough time to do how AEW can. You know how AEW do they brackets or they tournament style stuff. They have time to build up for it. WWE doesn't. They gotta get to this quickly. You feel me? For Night of Champions. Night of Champions coming up.
Okay. So Pete got if these weren't triple threat matches and there was one-on-one matches, I'm gonna just go through the tournament. Nigga, we'd have had Penta versus Oba
Oh, we're winning that.
We'd have had Solo versus Carmelo.
I'm gonna say Schmello will win it, or the Schmello and Cobra fight.
We'd have had Dirty Dom Mysterio versus Braun Breaker.
Honestly, that could go either
Don
way.
would have stole. I believe Don would have found a way to steal that and make Braun piss Braun off, not having Seth intervene.
We'd have had Trick Williams versus Damian Priest.
Ooh.
Trick with a dog win that.
I mean, Trick will win, but like that's
a good match.
We'd
have had Seth Rollins versus Javon Evans.
Banger. That
would have got the young OG. You feel me? From experience, I believe he still would have won that. That Seth is, you know,
Seth still would have won if it was 1v1.
Yes, Seth would put him over. Plus, on top of that, you would have had a Braun. This would have been where Braun Breaker say, "No, you ain't gonna win nothing."
Oh not there.
We had Tala Tonga versus Ricky Saints.
Tala Tonga will win that.
It's an interesting match, kind of.
We'd have had Jey Uso versus LA Knight. Yeah.
Now this is where it gets tricky, because since they had Jay win, I'm gonna still say Jay wins, but he gonna win nefariously with some quote unquote Samoan help, because they're driving that narrative for LA Knight to say, wait a minute, all these Samoans are getting involved in my shit. I don't care if they fighting each other, they still get involved in my shit. So I feel like that had something like that go on.
And then we'd have had what I personally think would be the best match out of all of these is Royce Keys versus Finn Balor.
That's a banger match.
I think one of those two should have won. Well, LA Knight should have won too. But like,
I think literally anybody but Jay ought to be cool.
Yes, like I watched how the matches ended. I'm like, I'd have been cool with the spike to the throat.
I was like, because I was thinking LA Knight, Jey Uso gonna cost each other the dub because they feuding and shit still.
I was thinking,
let's Finn Balor and Royce Keys get in there. Boom.
That's why I said one of them two should have won, because I was saying you could still if neither of them win, Jay and LA Knight still have a match. They still have a feud.
Man, exactly.
We could ride off the momentum of Finn Balor, or we could build up Royce Keys as we've been doing anyway.
On me, I'd have given the Royce, nigga, just because Finn, he's still gonna have feuds and shit. He got shit stirring in fucking SmackDown.
Yeah.
But Royce Keys don't. So let that nigga.
He has nothing going on.
Let that nigga do
That's what I'm saying. He has nothing. He needs tournament more than anybody else.
Let him do something, nigga. He's gonna have to.
It's many storyline is Solo trying to recruit that nigga. It's been every week. Solo's been trying to recruit that nigga to the MFT.
Yeah, and now would go perfect with him advancing in the King of the Ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why I would have been.
It's like so Solo's like, see,
I'm helping you. I'm helping you, dog.
See,
I'm helping
like nigga called, right? I'm not tripping. I was like, now it just he just Jacob Homeboy nigga trying.
Yeah, I feel you. They ain't really doing nothing. Then like if
women's one that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a more difficult one in my book.
Well, I've been uninterested in that bracket, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I just want Raquel to win, bro.
I'm more or less not.
Okay, so hey, we gonna do it anyway. Women's, it'd have been Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch.
Becky winning it, like regardless of that. I don't care.
I hate that match so much.
Liv would have won, bro.
I hate that match so much, but I only hate it because Liv got the title.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it would even be a good match. Have they fought before?
It'd be a decent match. It ain't great. It'd be.
Yeah. But
yeah,
this next match would be Alexa Bliss versus Chelsea Green.
Oh my goodness, that's cold. Right there.
I would have Alexa Bliss going on because they're doing Chelsea dirty, and it's just like her character is nothing but trying to impress Tiffany, and Tiffany not caring. And I'm gonna get into it later, probably once we get done, because they ain't doing shit with Blake Monroe, and they're doing the wrong shit with the wrong people. And it's like,
oh my God, I need to talk about Blake Monroe. Yeah, we're gonna get to that later. We need to talk about her.
It'd have been Sol Ruka versus Lyra Valkyria, which we got already.
I would say
we had that before the tournament.
Lyra should win that.
Y'all said Lyra should win, and then when she lose, she can have a stated claim that I beat the IC champion.
Exactly.
So that's how you set up their championship match instead of just having Soul give her a championship match.
We'd have had Charlotte.
That's why you're looking right there.
We'd have Charlotte versus Jade.
See, that is like the Brock Lesnar Stone Cold shit. That is a pay-per-view match in my opinion, and we kind of low key throw that away on this Fatal 4-Way.
I think doing like exactly like you said, that's a pay-per-view match. I think this would be better as a first round matchup, but like some bullshit happens, you know?
Yeah, I feel you have Beef have a Micha come out
exactly
and win, or still have Charlotte come on top. Either or, I don't mind it, but that's a feud. That's a matchup that I want to have to be a feud, so they can start building that up. But they have yet to even hint at that or build that up at all yet, because I feel like that's going to be a match. That's a match that's certified set. That should be set for SummerSlam.
I'm about to say Charlotte won that Fatal 4-Way round.
Yeah, she did. Okay. She won Fatal 4-Way. Yeah, with the help of the assistance of Tiffany.
Damn, dude. I'm about to say, no, Liv won
that one. What is Tiffany doing, bro? What is going on with that?
Anyway, we had Roxanne Perez versus Io Sky.
Oh my goodness!
Good match. Io would have.
Io winning, but that's just Roxanne riding. They just got kid purgatory.
We had Julia versus Lash.
I'm going Lash.
Oh, well, I remember them to lose. That's horrible pickle right there.
I would say I would have Lash win, but have it to where because when they did have the Fatal 4-Way, Julia did turn face on Kiana. So this is where I feel like she tries to help her win, but it doesn't work out, and then that's that turn. So I feel like Lash will win off that circumstance right there because they turn in her face. So
yeah, that's how you do it right there.
Then we had my favorite match of this motherfucker. We had Bayley versus Raquel.
Oh yeah, that I don't care who wins. I'm happy whoever wins. You feel me?
We know who I want to win.
Hey, I love Bayley a little bit more over Raquel, but you feel me? I'm not mad whoever wins that match. You feel me?
I'm good. love me some Raquel. Hey, I want my baby to win that motherfucker. I want cookie O shit. Please. Yeah. It ain't gonna happen. Please, Raquel.
It seems like gonna set up for the.
It seems like they're gonna have Raw versus Raw and then SmackDown versus SmackDown. Oh no, Raw. Yeah, damn, they only got one SmackDown one. Oh fuck us.
Right, bro. Hey,
bro,
because I think Jay took the last spot for a male SmackDown person, nigga. Because that was who Jay gonna be fighting? Oh yeah, Jay fights. Oh yeah, the men's side qualifiers is nothing but Raw dudes.
That's Raw niggas. Yeah, number Raw niggas. Fuck about SmackDown. They were just fillers. Like make the match good, cake ass niggas. Y'all wrestle every week.
Now my thing is this.
My fault. Last match would have been JC James versus Kiana James.
I'm going Jason.
James with help.
A good match.
It will be Jason because of the push right now that they got dumped on in a sense because they haven't strapped the rockets to her yet, but they got that motherfucker going right now.
Yeah, would have been low key cold as hell as a tournament rather than a Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah. So since they got the semi set and they gonna be, I think they doing them this week. How do you see two things? How do you see the Dom and Oba match playing out? I feel like it's gonna be entertaining one. And do you feel like Dom the right person to win, or did they just do this to get a reaction? I seen a lot of backlash on like, damn, why Dom won, in a sense.
I say with Dom, I'm about to say he was in the match with who? It was
Braun, Damien
and Trick.
Yes. It was because all of them were champions because Braun's tag team champ, Dom's triple at same thing with Priest. He's a tag team champion. Trick was a U.S. champ. So all those matches had a champion in it. That whole
Crazy.
4 champions in it.
I'm about to say, like, on my Dom winning, I just wish like Seth would have came in, try to fuck with Braun or something. I don't think that happened. And then like I don't know, it was really just a match. Nigga wasn't no base there besides Seth winning the key, Braun looking all right, but Dom winning all mine. Just because, like, between all of them, he is the world champ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is
so
true.
It makes sense for the world champ to win, whether it's by his means. He's the champ. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I just wish it wouldn't have been so clean.
I feel that.
So I'll put it like this, because Hero said if they just did it for a reaction or not. I would say if they did do it for a reaction, good job, because just the match concept of the Dom versus Oba, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see what happens.
I just feel like that's gonna be.
I think I know what's gonna happen, but still, I still want to see it.
Same with Javon and Jay, nigga. It's like we probably know that nigga Jay gonna win, but it's like, what if he don't?
So my thing with the Jay and Javon thing, I believe since you had Javon go over a nice hurdle of the fact that he won this major match, you feel me? I feel like he's gonna end up winning, and they gonna probably. This is where they plant the seeds of Oba and Javon, like how they did it in NXT, in a sense, because NXT was for the title. This is for the quote unquote title for the King of the Ring. So if Javon beats main event Jey Uso, because I feel like he's gonna win, because El Knight's gonna have something. He's gonna feel the type of way that Solo fucked him over, even though Solo ain't with the Bloodline. He's still gonna say, fuck it, you nigga, that's your blood. He caught me my match. You still got the dub, so now you gotta pay. So you get Javon, and then Oba and
he's in your blood, and he crossed the line. My fault.
Oba and Dom is gonna be just an entertaining match, because you're gonna see Dom try to connive, sneak, and steal his way out the match. Then Oba gonna do Oba shit, and it's gonna be over, and it's gonna be entertaining. Yep. I'm not expecting a 5-star classic, but it's gonna be a very entertaining match.
Hey man, sometimes that's all it need to be. You feel me?
No.
Oh yeah, we are.
What y'all think's gonna happen if Oba doesn't win that by chance? Just by the very slim chance.
The only way he wouldn't win is because Brock just terrorizes that.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see. Honestly, I could see that happening. He's about to go to the finals for this tournament. Here comes Brock. You're not getting that far. You might have that match. You might want that match, but remember, we're not done 1-1. We still need to figure out who wins.
And
I want it to be a Brock interference into a roll up, nigga, not a clean pin. That's Oba can kick out of that nigga, rub some dirt on it, big ass nigga. He can kick out of that.
I mean,
honestly, I don't know how I want them to do it.
It depends on what Brock does. If Brock just runs in the ring, steamrolls him, then picks him up and hits him with 3 F5s, you might as well just give him the clean pin at that point.
It still be shenanigans. I feel what Zoro's saying, but I believe I'm gonna give Bubba Ray some credit from Busted Open pod. He said it kind of best. I rather would have, Oba end up winning. At night 1 main event, it's gonna be him and Brock, so he can settle that score with Brock. And then on night 2, he's main event night 1, and he'll be main event night 2, because he's gonna beat Brock and then try to beat Roman in the same pay-per-view basically format. So he can try to stay claim, hey, I slayed the beast, and then I possibly took down the OTC. That's how I'm seeing that.
That'd be a solid.
I kind of feel it.
That'd be a solid Chris Jericho equivalent.
Yeah, it's I don't think they'll. I think they won't let Oba beat Roman, but that build up of having Oba main event both nights of SummerSlam that establish him, but that will solidify him as the star, a Brock Lesnar type star of a beast, of a ruler, and then have him kind of nibble at the bits and heels of Roman, of like, I'm coming, man. I'm coming for your title. I might not get it right now, but I'm coming for your title. I'm not no other nigga. I'm relevant. And you see they doing my strut. They acknowledge me just as much as they acknowledge you.
I just want to see what it looked like. All but it's Roman.
This ain't even
Let us just see that match. Because if we see that match one time, we can see it again. You feel me?
And honestly, like, who beats Roman?
I've been wondering and pondering.
My world,
wild, bro.
I wouldn't complain if they had Seth beat him. I wouldn't complain.
I'm kind of with them on that, bro. I'm kind of
like I honestly, I would like that feud to happen. Maybe not soon, not like next year or whatever, or maybe like mid next year. But like, I could definitely see Seth like taking that title off him, because that steel chair is always in Roman's head, no matter what.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That steel chair is always gonna mess with him. And I think Seth could easily play on that to get a dub.
Man, see, if I book this shit perfect, I'd like to make I'd want to make a more of an ecosystem for the world title, because I feel like we don't have that. Like
I agree.
The ecosystem is the king of the ring right now. They holding on to that shit. Mm-hmm. They holding on dear life for this king of the ring, nigga. But it's like, besides Cody and Gunther, what else is the WWE? Who else trying to see the WWE title besides Roman and what was Jacob? Who else trying to see the world title right now?
Outside of LA Knight,
whereas the US and the Intercontinental title, Penta got it, but like, nigga, Ethan want that motherfucker, Jafar want that motherfucker, Rusev want that motherfucker. You go to SmackDown, nigga. You go to SmackDown, nigga. Ilya want that motherfucker. Sammy want that motherfucker. Carmelo
looking
want
competitive.
That motherfucker. Like, nigga want that motherfucker.
To answer your question though, that ecosystem in Raw is right now only LA Knight and Braun Breaker. Like that's the ecosystem of the world title.
Exactly, but it's like, but then you got Guardians, nigga. You got Jey Uso and Seth Rollins, nigga. Guardian, the main event Guardians, nigga. I swear.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But also LA Knight isn't like actively going for the world title right now. Which is
yes, he is. He is, but he isn't, because they making him be.
Well, it's more so like why Roman chose Punk for WrestleMania. It's not because he the world champ. It's because you seeing Punk fucking whole ass nigga.
and for LA Knight,
it's like you just so happen. Yeah, you just so happen to have the belt.
It's like you just so happen to hold that belt. But in all reality, I just want to beat your ass because you went back to this bloodline shit.
Yeah. But honestly, it seemed like he running the gauntlet first. Like, he can't go straight to Roman. I feel like that's the story.
Most definitely. That's why, like, when he asked the question,
shit, Jacob went straight to Roman.
Which is fine.
Jacob bulldozed through Jay and Jimmy.
He had to for the storyline, because it was more so that story they were telling is like him trying to like swing too high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think others can do it too.
He did his shit. You know what I'm saying? He bulldozed through Jimmy and Jay in one night.
And honestly, he on the same. And honestly, like if I was power scaling WWE, he on the same level with Jay, Jimmy. they all right here to me.
Yeah, they even.
They all right here.
Answering your original question, I would say, because y'all, well, Veli especially, just shut it down quickly. If it does happen, it's gonna be like, I would say, on the same equivalency of Naomi winning her title. If LA Knight wins the Money in the Bank, he's gonna be the one to take it from Roman, and that's gonna create that ecosystem of like, all right, cool. All right, you got him in this bitch now. Now Seth gonna be like, wait a minute, I got some shit on you too. Right. Then next thing you know, the Vision people gonna hop into it, and they gonna have everybody go around it.
If I wanted to create an ecosystem, like, because Mao was talking about Roman and Seth, nigga, because I booked that for WrestleMania 43. If you ask me, if you ask me, I would be that for 43. But if I was creating that ecosystem, I'd have the King of the Ring continue as normal with Oba winning. This is in a world where Oba wins the whole King of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have him, you know what I'm saying, cutting promos on Roman and doing all that shit. But then I had, you know what I'm saying, Braun and Seth still going at it heavy, but I had Braun murder that nigga Seth, nigga, just maul that nigga. Had Bronson come back and they just maul that nigga, boom. And then Braun start, you know what I'm saying, running Raw, nigga, Monday Night Breaker. What you talking about? Monday Night Breaker, nigga, and he giving Roman some work, nigga, cause Roman don't be there. You know what I'm saying? And Oba won King of the Ring, but then at SummerSlam, you feel me? When Oba fights that nigga Roman for the title, at the end of the match, I'd have Roman win. Oba not ready for that yet. But like Oba there, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's still some shit that need to be, you know what I'm saying?
Now people not ready to see it. People not ready to see it.
I have Roman go over, but then Seth come in, boom, whack Roman shit.
Steel chair in hand, running down the rope.
Right down that boat, boom, nigga, and then shit. Hey, now that's a full piece. Now that's a full piece for the world title division. You feel me? Then I have Cody and Gunther kind of in a tough spot right now.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't care no more about
themselves. But don't forget, they're gonna when CM Punk comes back, he's going to go for Cody shit because he stated, "Hey, you know, I'm coming for your shit," basically. So whenever CM Punk comes back, you're gonna have those three, and they're integrating Sammy within that tag, within the world title picture.
You want
They're integrating Sammy into that because he's the special guest referee for the title match coming up. So, and I've been saying this for the longest since Night of Champions is gonna be back in Saudi Arabia. Whoever's champion is gonna lose. I have a feeling, just as me saying this, I have a feeling that Sammy's gonna win regardless that night. They're gonna crown Sammy champion that night. So that's why hopefully Gunther does lose, so it won't be Gunther again. Because I'm tired of him writing that story about Sammy and Gunther and Sammy ended up on top because he's an underdog. I'd rather it be Sammy and Cody because Cody has been digging at Sammy like you ain't got this title. He's been throwing that title in his face. So it'd be more fitting in for Sammy to win that bitch off of Cody. So either they can have Cody do a heel turn, or you have Sammy begin more of the heel turn that he's been slowly doing in a sense, because he becomes the last real good guy. But you know he's been doing also heel stuff.
That's good. And underrated in the WWE title ecosystem. Shout out my nigga Johnny Gargano. Feel me?
He's not using that nigga.
I need a match between Johnny and Gunther that lay down on the mat, Johnny. and Gunther, nigga, I need that bitch to be at least 10 minutes.
Oh, and shout out to Dragunov, like 5 minutes in the world title in the WWE title picture, because he stayed here and they just said, yeah, we don't see you as that kind of guy.
I'm like, okay, it's like, okay, so you don't see him as a world championship talent, but you could recognize how good he is in the ring. That's literally what the U.S. title and Intercontinental Championship are for.
Exactly.
It's literally what they for. Niggas who good in the ring and do this shit. The world title is your big heavy hitter, nigga, the ones you want to put on billboards and semi trucks and shit. But if you just want the best nigga in the ring with the title, nigga, Ilya versus Penta.
It's a banger, dog.
Man. Oh my goodness. But that's literally my two favorite wrestlers from each brand. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you. You can trade if they do a trade. I would rather them trade Ethan for Dragunov. I would love an Ethan and fucking Trick feud. I would love Ethan versus Schmello.
Nigga,
like that. Ethan going after that US belt.
Nigga trade trade Ethan and Rusev to SmackDown, nigga. Throw that nigga Ilya on on Raw, nigga, and tell Chad Gable to stay the fuck over there.
Yeah.
What? SmackDown or Raw?
On Raw.
Oh yeah, that's the next IC champ. I ain't gonna cap because
that
that story arc.
If there's not a story to build Penta and Chad to SummerSlam for Chad to win the IC title,
They dropping Chad, bro.
you know what I'm saying? You feel good. It's in Minneapolis. That's Chad Gable's hometown too, not just Brock.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. It's gonna be. I feel like they're hinting at it for him right now to go on this apology tour because I think next they're gonna have him go to Otis and Tozawa.
Yeah,
they'll be like, man, I'm sorry, did y'all dirty. XYZ blase. Which is
but you know the fuck what? I know how WWE is.
Yeah,
I know how WWE is, nigga. He gonna apologize to Otis and Akira. Otis not gonna fuck with it. He don't like that nigga. You did him dirty. The shit you did to Akira. They gonna feud for like 2-3 weeks, and then they gonna forgive each other. And then next thing you know, SmackDown or SummerSlam pass. Nigga, like, we don't give a fuck no more.
My thing is this with this whole thing: where does the Creed brothers and Ivy Nile fall into this? Because they just fall into the wayside.
Oh no, I'm gonna give you that answer, nigga. Who?
Nigga released, gone.
What you mean, bro? My boy. You see what my boy Julius did for Chad Gable, my nigga? My man Julius blood in the sand. Creed, come on, bro.
You mean
Julio?
Julio?
They was cooking in the ring too.
My boy Julio in the sand, blood in the sand.
And Bruto. That ain't Julius and ain't Julius and Brutus no more. Julio and
I was just saying, but they is if they don't form the like. If they don't form Alpha Made or America Alpha or something like that, combine it to Zawa, Otis, the Creed brothers, and fucking Ivy Now together to make an actual like staple, actual faction.
See, that's
another fumble. That's another fumble.
See, it's like that's cold, and you could definitely do something with that for damn near years to come. But here's the thing. It's like they might build the courage and creative ability to make that. What they gonna do? They literally had that at a point, didn't they? Or no, just American Made without Otis and Akira.
It was American Made was the Creed brothers and Ivy Now and Chad where he got hurt. And my thing is, you could do what they do with AAA. You have like Tozawa or Otis go to AAA, get AAA go. Have the Creed brothers dominate on Raw. So now you got these guys. You got tag team belts. All right, cool. You get Ivy on her shit. Go get the IC joint. Boom. Then Chad gets the IC joint. So you got this staple with maybe they don't have to have the main card belts, but you can give them niggas mid cards and tag team titles belts because that's what they got in a sense. Or you know what I'm saying, you send Tozawa and Otis to Noah like you did Hank and Tank, have them go crazy over there. Because
this is where we get into the ecosystem. Because I think if I'm booking it, I'd have Penta and Chad at SummerSlam, build that up to as a respectable IC title match on the level of like a Gunther Sheamus, Gunther Drew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just a good IC title match. You feel me? Have Chad Gable win fair and square, just good, like 15 to 20 minute classic. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then as Chad Gable, you know what I'm saying, hometown hero, doing all that shit. Ilya come in, kill that.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Hey, this that OG NXT Black and Gold booking, nigga. That's what niggas love. They love to see the next nigga. We ain't trying to wait till next NXT tape. We ain't trying to wait till Raw. Give us that shock value, nigga. So now it's like Monday Night Raw. It's like, oh shit.
You can get Chad respond to what
happened. Like Ilya and fuck Chad Gable. I think what you gonna do?
Speaking of ecosystems within just WWE in general, we talked about it earlier after watching AEW Collision. WWE tag team ecosystem is just straight god awful. And
they just don't know how to do it.
It's not existing, nigga.
It's non-existent
It's
because
not
you
about.
got
I
to
can't even
get
say it's
rid of
bad, nigga. It's not bad, nigga. It's just non-existent, nigga. They
because
showcasing
you
they
got
tag
rid
team.
of
They
you get
showcasing
rid
they
of
tag
most
team
of
title.
your prominent tag teams. You got rid of New Day. You got rid of
Why 6, nigga?
Kiana James,
Motor City.
Lacey. I forgot what they called themselves. You got rid of your own. You got rid of two of your only legitimate women's tag teams that you had legitimate tag teams outside of Asuka and Kyrie.
Got rid of
The
fucking
other
Oh
two
man,
were your
Loa,
only
which is
legit
one
tag
half,
team.
nigga. One half of a tag team, nigga.
Exactly.
yeah.
So, and God bless they stumbled upon Nia Jax and Lash Legend. You feel me? That's just something they stumbled upon because that's what they always do. They always throw niggas together. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But there's no reason that Hank and Tank should still be on NXT. There's no reason OTM should still be on NXT.
Oh
There's no
man,
reason. There's no reason that
I'm
you
about to
put
say,
Fraxium on
at this
SmackDown
point,
when you had a
at
lit
this
tag team
point,
division on SmackDown.
At this point, yeah, because it's like y'all ain't got no tag teams, nigga. So call up Hank and Tank, SmackDown, call up OTM, Raw.
Give
bro,
Vandy Project, give
bro,
Vandy
it's
Project
cold,
2-3 more
bro.
years. You call up Vandy
Man.
Project. Call another 2, maybe another year or 2. Call up Dark State because you need the tag team.
On me. If you just need shit for your tag division, boy, call up Dark State because y'all ain't gonna have them do. Y'all clearly ain't gonna have them do shit in NXT. So let them just not do shit on Raw.
I feel that. I feel that because I ain't gonna lie. Dark State was the biggest. I feel like the biggest fumble on NXT solely because they didn't want to. This goes again.
They ain't want to treat them
Triple
like
H
the Undisputed Era, basically.
is that, and they just. I feel like this era of WWE as a whole don't know how to do factions. They rush it. They do shit too long. They don't know how to build them up because they built Dark State up perfect, nigga. They was everywhere. Lights go out, Dark State strike, nigga. They was at TNA.
And then it's like you can argue that the reason factions don't hit as hard is because they peaked with the bloodline, but it's like they ain't even tried, nigga.
Exactly.
They ain't even tried. You know what I'm saying? They broke up Imperium, nigga. They fired Giovanni, nigga. Ludwig is allegedly El Grande Americano, and Gunther's a pussy now after retiring John Cena.
Say it feels like the only the faction that they have the audacity to like take risk with
Judgment Day, nigga.
Oh, Judgment Day. I wouldn't say Judgment Day. I would not say Judgment Day. I would say Division.
You would say Judgment Day?
I feel you on Division. They just
not
they
even
just,
Division, nigga. Because
not really. Because
Division
they
ain't
just
really done shit yet. Because they just keep getting injured, nigga. All them
they snake bitten like shit.
Yeah, I feel like that's but we're saying that's what I'm saying. I feel like they take risks with Division. They just kept getting injured and they just kept messing things up. Now, as far as the Judgment Day, I feel like they take risks with Dom and Liv. As far as everyone else, no.
But yeah,
speaking of risks, nigga, that nigga JD might go down as the best Judgment Day member.
I feel you.
That nigga JD kill himself for them niggas.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Every time.
Nigga, the way he looked at the chair after he hit Oba, the way that he was like,
This shit always works.
He's like, damn. And then he looked at it again and then thought, maybe I should try again. And he did. And when he did, socked the shit out. But what I'm saying is that nigga JD he beat up his best friend in Finn Balor and damn near grew up with this nigga in Ireland.
Yeah.
For these niggas who could give a damn, nigga, Dom ain't help that nigga.
They don't care about him.
Dom ain't help that nigga. He said, you good? Let's go.
Hey, that's all the help Dom can offer at that point. You feel me?
It's like nigga, you a King of the Ring qualifier, cake ass nigga, help me. It's like, damn, boy. It's like, what? That nigga, I saw that Carlito interview on Chris Van Vliet.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, that nigga said Dom world championship material, boy, but he need to gain a few pounds, nigga. I'm like, Well, I'm like, nigga, Dom.
But
I feel him.
I feel that, but that's hard for some niggas to do. You feel me? Like let's say you can say the same thing for Javon. Let Javon try to gain a few pounds. It probably won't look as right.
Okay, I'll say with Javon, it's a little bit different because Dom is he's in ring shape, but
You don't look it.
But Javon compared to Dom, it's like Dom's like that skinny fat. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Where Javon is like thin and made for high flying. You know what I'm saying?
Javon is very defined and built.
That no disrespect, nigga. I'm a big nigga too, man. It is what it is. But it's like, it's different between Dom and Javon. Like Dom need to get like, I think he like 190 something or like 205 on the dot, something like that. He need to get to like 220.
I feel
like it's not really the weight is the problem. He just looks muscular.
The arms, he needed to hit some curls and some skull crushers.
He don't look strong.
Yeah. Cause like Ray looks strong. He a little nigga, but Ray
still looks strong.
Fuck you up.
Ray still look like he can sock you
Ray fuck you up, piss that nigga off.
When you said that, I automatically thought about CM Punk because when you see CM Punk,
he's not the biggest nigga, but he's still like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like
Dom, he looks like he can survive in a fight.
Like if Dom had CM Punk build, he'd be world champ already.
I would say currently, like CM Punk. I don't know if you've seen the current picture of CM Punk. CM Punk got a little more mass on him now,
and that's how Dom need to be built.
Yeah, and I was saying like that's what reminded me of that. Like as soon as you say that, I'm like, well, Don, they probably need to do. Bro, he needs to probably take a couple months off at that gym.
He don't. Like, honestly, you're right. He do because like rest is important for trying to build that mass.
Absolutely.
Like that. That's why niggas who come back from injury be swollen.
Bro, Dragon Ball surprised me, bro. They said that's what he used to look like. Cause I didn't know who he was when he came back. I seen the old picture. I'm like, wait, that's what he used to look like.
Speaking of where he was, speaking of Dragon, where he be at.
A lot of people had time skips.
Oh yeah. Like, speaking of that, one female wrestler that I hope can progress tremendously with the feud that she's going on with is Jada Parker. Because she got a decent feud going on with Natty now.
That could be a real good match at one of the NXT PLE.
I believe they might make that at Great American Bash because she came in uninvited because that's a very important detail. Natty stresses that you have to be invited to the dungeon to pull up to the dungeon. She pulled up the dungeon uninvited, came there, talk shit, and she went on Busted On podcast and said, yo, I can't wait to end this bitch. Paraphrasing what it does like she
had the Tupac playing in the background.
So I like that feud is going great because it is showing like, wait a minute, Jada, you ain't really all that just yet. You got some things that you need to work on yourself. But
I like that because I feel like NXT likes to do it, but the main roster not so much. Where we'll have an actual feud between the women, between like two women that's not for the title. The most recent one we had was the Io Oscar shit. But it's we know how that shit turned out. But it was good match and all, good match, but you know what I'm saying? We know how the whole shit turned out. But I feel like we don't see that no more where it's actually just a like they would with the men's. You know what I'm saying? Like they would with the men. Just a female rivalry. I feel like we won't be having those unless it's for the title.
No, you're right. I haven't noticed until you just said that. You're right.
Because look at you're right. Because currently look at on to go back to SmackDown. The first thing they have Blake Monroe doing is going after Rhea Ripley, not going into just a basic feud to get her in the ecosystem. No, straight calling out the champion. I'm gonna go to the champ. Jade Cargill, she's going back to feuding not with Charlotte, who doesn't have a belt. She's going back to feud with Tiffany Stratton. And she's going to go after her U.S. title.
Speaking of that, we're saying Blake Monroe is also also the hinting at a feud with Tiffy as well. So it's like, bro, what's going on?
Imagine a PLE where we get something like the Roman versus Oba, the Cody Gunther nigga, the Trick Williams versus Ricky versus Sammy, or not Sammy, versus Carmelo. We get, yeah, fucking the special guest referee on that motherfucker, the Sammy match. Anyway, fucking, we get Penta versus Gable, nigga. Then we get Rhea versus Blake, nigga. Then we get Tiffy versus, I don't know, who the fuck else?
It's gonna be Jade, but I'd rather it be Chelsea Green.
like Tiffy Chelsea, and then Charlotte Jade, nigga, and then Lyra Soul, nigga, and fucking tag champs, nigga, bougie baddies, and fucking first, fucking Nikki Bree and fucking Paige, nigga, and then we get in fucking, you know what I'm saying? We get all these matches on one call.
You get a lot of things out the way. You know what I'm saying? Pretty nice.
It would be nice. They just
nice reset.
They gonna 5 match it one night and 5 match it the other night. You feel me?
But what's that? I feel like we've mentioned NXT a couple of times. I kind of want to switch it to a more positive note and talk about NXT, bro, and how much I've been rocking with it. First off, they've been uploading the full episode on YouTube. So hey, I've been watching that. I haven't even been watching it live, bro. But I just want to say that my main point. Let me just get my main point out the way. NXT right now, I'm rocking with it so much because they doing all the things we complain about on the main roster of not enough matches on the card, not enough stipulations, not enough non-title feuds, stuff like that. It's better booking, not enough experimentation with people. You know what I'm saying? Not enough title changes, people to hold it for way too long. They're literally doing every single thing we complain about on the main roster. Yeah, they're doing it. They fix out all the complaints. The only difference between the NXT and the main roster is that it's not the main roster, but it's developmental at the end of the day.
Nigga, everything you just said about NXT is how I felt about NXT Black and Gold. Nigga, that's why I hold it on such a high pedestal. But the difference between, like I said, the difference between NXT Black and Gold and the NXT now is what you said. It's developmental now. So it's like it's a lot of uprising talent when before it was just a lot of talent that didn't have eyes on
Nakamura.
Yeah, it was just a lot of talent that didn't have WWE eyes on them that now have WWE eyes on them, and they putting on bangers and it's like it's nothing new. This is what they've been doing. Y'all just get to see it now.
Yeah, we just ain't seen it yet.
Exactly. But now it's more developmental, so it's like, oh, these niggas are like that.
Oh yeah, then like to your point though, Dart, like you said, that's why I brought up the Natty and Jada Parker shit. That was like that's refreshing because now you seeing an outside perspective of the character of Jada Parker, and then on top of that, you get your intertwining things of a Kalani Jordan and Kendall Gray. You know, you get the even though like I said, I'm not a fan of it, but you get the Dark State and Saquon Sugars things going because now everybody's saying, wait a minute, Saquon should have not been part of the group in the first place. He's already should have been a single star. They ready for Saquon to go ahead and get gold. And like I've been saying, I ain't gonna cap. If they do the Dark State joint, and they should add another fourth member back, it should be Tavion Heights.
I agree.
Tavion's been getting, he's been getting big time by Miles because Miles can say, well, I'm a champion. This, that, and the fifth. You changed, and Tavion been like you changing up on your homies since your day one homies like that, and it just come down to where hey, they have it'd be a 3-on-3 match. You feel me? Dark State versus Saquon, Tavion, and Miles Bourne, and at the peak of the match, you have Tavion turn on them niggas, and he end up joining Dark State.
See, but like we're saying, hey, interesting. That's interesting. But we're saying one thing I want to say, bro. All the storylines you just listed, bro. But compare that to the main roster, bro. Is there anything going on in the main roster as interesting as any of the storylines we just mentioned? Rhetorical question: no.
I say anything interesting at the NXT going on? The main roster?
Yeah, it was asking. I thought about it, but
Maybe like shit. If they possibly do something with the Trick Mello and Ricky shit,
Yeah.
and then the Intercontinental title show, if they do some shit with.
Because I ain't gonna lie, Ethan's been entertaining nonstop.
Yeah.
From tricking Rusev until Rusev probably finds out. It's gonna be whenever Rusev finds out, it's gonna be golden. Like I said, Ricky, Trick, Schmello, these niggas just chemistry's off the charts with them niggas.
And then back to the tag division. Literally, like you got R-Truth and Damian Priest. Nigga. It's like literally just find niggas to tag team, bro. Like you got Fraction right there. It's like just find niggas.
But my thing was that you threw Fraction in the tag. When they came up to the main roster, they should have not went to SmackDown. Because the tag team division was already red fucking hot.
Fat.
You had Motor City Machine Guns. You had Street Profits. You had DIY. You had the Wyatt Six. You had hella niggas in that division. You did not need them niggas to be there because you need that too. Because you needed them niggas on Raw because niggas, like we were saying, we kept seeing the rerun of either New Day versus the War Raiders or the War Raiders versus Judgment Day. That was
making me so mad, bro. That was making me so mad every week. The match was good, but I was so mad, bro.
That's all we were seeing on Raw. But we'd have loved to see I would love to see Fraction versus New Day. You feel me? I would love to see that.
That's such a I feel like they would work so good together too. Like
we had a tag division on SmackDown to a point where it was like you could have had a banger. You could have had a banger tag match every week.
Literally, bro.
Every week. 2 of them.
It was a highlight. I ain't gonna lie to you. Every time they had their SmackDown, had their tag team on, it was the highlight of the show every week.
It's facts, and I was loving it when back then it was 3 hours. The show was 3 hours long. They was doing that, and I was loving it. But what's that? I will say this: they even to further your point, say they had the 2 teams that you could really take serious too with the Wyatt Six and MFTs. You feel me? One, because there was big factions, and 2, they just the presentation. They come off more serious. You feel me?
And then
I'm saying they get more character work, and this, that, and the third. So what's that? They had all the right people to have matches with, but also cool people right there to make the storylines revolve around, bro. Oh my goodness, bro, they fumbled.
And also, I realized while we was watching that episode of Collision earlier, I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm watching this shit to see wrestling. They like, please have your backstage segments, nigga. But like at the end of the day, I'm there to see wrestling. Them nigga, I noticed with AEW, they would have the entrances, and it goes straight into the match, and they might show like a backstage promo or something during the entrance. They go from the entrance to the match, and then sometime during the match we'd have a commercial, and then we see the rest of the match. Now, depending on what's about to go down, we'd either go into a commercial break, or we go into a backstage segment, or it'd be like a promo after the match or something. But we do that commercial and then come back and it'd be a backstage segment, or we're getting right back into fucking wrestling.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Man, WWE got a problem with that, bro. They like WWE give us a match with a commercial break in that match. Then right after the match, commercial break, they'll come back, commentary, talk about some shit. They might show some shit, and then it's another commercial break, and then we see either a backstage segment into an entrance, and then during that entrance is a goddamn commercial break.
Yes, that's so hard to say.
The way they format the show on the main roster, because not as bad on NXT. No, it's not perfect either, but it's not as bad.
And that's not even from a
goodness,
goddamn
trash,
so many commercials, but it's also like them niggas, like them niggas will be standing in the ring, listening to their theme song just play until the commercial's over.
Hold on. Wait, let me stop you right there because recently I found out that I don't know if it's always been a thing, but that's not even a thing. They play ads in the stadium.
Yeah, that too.
We don't
That
see
too.
it because we watching
That
ads.
too.
Yeah.
They watching the ads.
I'm like, damn,
They just sitting
nigga,
there.
y'all need that. Y'all need them 4 views, nigga, on them jumbotrons.
That
Exactly,
is
my G.
insane, bro.
Because when every time we cut back from the commercial, we get back commercial, they sit in the ring, they music still playing.
I seen it, but that's the thing though. You think they music playing the whole time? Really, it stops during the commercial break, and then they on cue. But I was watching it. I seen the clip. It was a clip with Charlotte, bro. When I tell you she was just out of character, just chilling because the song is off. Ad is playing, just pacing back and forward. Then you literally see her turn into Charlotte Flair, like when the second theme song hits, she just go back in character. Bow, the snap of finger, bow, and then her
That
music
shit
start playing
fucking
again. That's when you come off a
ridiculous,
commercial. I'm like, bro,
dog.
what? You telling me that's what's been happening the whole time? Bro?
That shit ridiculous.
Crazy, bro, crazy.
It's, like I said, that's why I'm glad we're not WWE tribalists in a sense because we'll go out and seek other wrestling and just look at it and we see that stark it is, and to people out here listening, it's a stark difference when you go look at a WWE, it's WWE Raw or SmackDown and go to the Dynamite, AEW Dynamite or Collision and then follow that
Yeah,
up with a WWE PLE, then you go follow it with a AEW pay-per-view. It's real stark, and I mean real stark. You go from a 5-match PLE to a 10 plus card pay-per-view.
With
It's like
backstage segments.
yes, and I like Dark always say, AEW pay-per-views,
No
they'll make you get
commercials.
full. No
full,
commercials,
No
full
full.
commercials,
cocktail,
nigga.
no commercial.
No commercials. You get the old school feel of the vignettes showing to make you
On
remind you,
me,
oh, this is why it's
bro.
good, this is what
The
we're fighting
stadium,
for.
the stadium stampede vignette video. Bro. Oh my goodness,
I miss
fire,
that
fire,
shit, bro.
fire.
That's how, cause say what you want about Vince, nigga. That's how pay-per-views used to be.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how
Match
trash
over.
it was, nigga, it was match. Get into the next shit, nigga. We showing something
Right.
that's leading up to the next match. You might get some like WWE shop.com ads, nigga. That's literally
But
just
that's
to
just
that's
WWE shit.
literally
Yeah.
just to get to that literally
And
just
crazy
pass
thing
the time
is,
to the next segment. It's
and
not
crazy thing
niggas
is,
standing in the ring.
if you look at other Netflix live events, like when you watching a boxing or whatever, come on, bro, you would see that their ads there are not as egregious as they are on WWE, which is insane to me, bro.
WWE gives them
If anything, you
permission
would
to
think it'd
do
be the
all that
opposite,
shit.
bro.
They give them permission to
Yeah,
do all
it's
that bullshit.
oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah, boy, 'cause I'm like, you're right, because that like AEW do give me them old school vibes. Because like you said, once match over with, vignette start playing. By the time the vignette over, guess what? Boom, we got the entrances. We back to wrestling. Or if
Cause
they don't
like,
do a vignette, get that one quick backstage promo, then boom, back to wrestling.
Yeah,
it's not that we don't like WWE. It's the fact that we
Mhm.
see what AEW's doing with the roster they got and the match they putting on, and then we look at the WWE roster and we damn near we salivating, nigga, because it's like, bro, y'all got the talent.
on me.
It's like, nigga,
Using
y'all
them
can do some
motherfuckers.
crazy shit. Y'all
And
didn't do
it's like,
bullshit.
and this crazy thing is, but I'm watching I'm messing with NXT so much right now, bro. And it's like, what's that? I'm hearing potentially that with Tatum just now losing the title to Zarya, that she might be getting called up, and I'm sad. I should never in my life ever be sad that an NXT person who's doing so great in NXT
Cause
is getting called up to the main roster. I should be
the main
excited.
roster, the main roster just gonna obliterate any
Oh
chance
my
they
goodness.
had of being a star.
Because
Like
first
it's,
off,
it's weird.
hold on, because it's really Tatum Paxley specific too. Because like, what helps her out with a lot is that she gets her little video segments and vignettes and stuff like that. They present her well and they explain the character well. And first off, the WWE suck right now doing that for people who are established on the roster. So what you think they're gonna do for her? You feel me? Secondly, bro, it's just out. She's not. Yeah, the booking is not going to be as good, bro.
It's not because they pick and choose to give the vignettes to who they want. Because realize Ricky Saints and Ethan Page never had vignettes. They just showed up on Raw, Smack, respectively, showed up on Raw, SmackDown, and got to doing what they do best. Blake Monroe gets the vignettes. You haven't seen nobody else get a vignette. And they had Blake Monroe show up to SmackDown just to take her off SmackDown to continue the vignettes. I understand your concern for Tatum because they don't do well. This new TKO group don't like the quote unquote darker styles or gimmicks that wrestler has.
That was the point I was trying to bring up, but I forgot what I was saying.
Unless it's real Ripley, nigga. This is real blood.
Exactly.
Hey, you right. Hey, that is hands up. You right, my guy.
Literally, bro. But what's that? I was gonna say Tatum Paxley thrive off of that, and she won't be allowed to have it. so it's like, oh my goodness, she thrive off them vignettes and being a dark character, and she won't get it.
They need interested motherfuckers to take the pen.
Actually, because I will rewrite Kendall Gray's whole character. I ain't gonna count to you.
So I'm kind of rocking with her right now. But she's I still think her and Ren are. But yeah, and Ren are.
Ren has
cringe,
way
bro.
more charisma. Ren has 10 times more charisma than Kendall Gray, dog.
But I think they are both cringe, but it's a welcome cringe. You feel me? Like I recognize that they're cringe, and I don't really like it sometimes. But it's kind of like Shiloh. I think it's gonna grow on me like the way Shiloh did. But they're cringe, but I welcome it because I will always welcome people who are different. You may not talk the best talk and walk the best walk, but if you're different and it's kind of entertaining, I'm gonna rock with it. You feel me?
I feel you, but I never seen Ren as cringe. She is charismatic in the way that is infectious.
Yeah,
Kendall is not, and they try to portray Kendall as that, and she's not as charismatic. She is oatmeal. She is plain to me, and it's just like, and I don't want to have that, but the way they present her to me is forcefully like that, and I don't feel the charismatic. Even though like Kalani Jordan as a heel, like it grew on me, but she has more charisma as a heel than Kendall Gray is a face. To me, that is a problem. Because Kalani is naturally not a heel; she's naturally a face.
Mm-hmm. And what's that? I would say when I'm talking about Kendall, what's that? When I'm saying that she's cringe and stuff, I'm really talking about when them two are together, not necessarily her by herself. When those two are together, it's like the cringiness of Ren just amplifies, and then they both just become super cringe. And it's like, oh my goodness, what is going on?
You gotta think about it, though. You gotta think about when WWE split them apart. Guess who they're gonna spend more time on? Ain't gonna be Ren.
No, but what I will say this though, Kendall in the ring is cold. Bro.
I'm not taking that from her.
She really is cold.
I don't take that from her because the match her and Kalani had, amazing. It's just her character is plain. It's a white sheet of paper. It's just like there.
Yeah. No, but another thing about NXT I want to talk about. This is like I said, they don't do enough silly things on the main roster, enough experimental things, bro. They did a Mr. NXT pageant with, and what's that? This dude is literally completely new to me, and Trishan Tate. I almost forgot his name. Trishan Tate, completely new to me. I don't know if I'm pretty sure you're probably in Evolve or whatever. Yeah. So what's that? They do this pageant thing with him and Shiloh, bro. Or just like that, just because they did something silly and it was a cool storyline. I felt like the whole concept of being Mr. NXT because of a pageant, a little competition, like one of these little TV shows, reality TV shows, or something like that, bro. It was so cool and it worked with his character so much.
You know what? I guess that's why
I like this dude immediately just because of that.
What?
Well, I guess that's why I ain't been. That's why I ain't been hard on NXT like I used to, nigga. That shit. NXT now feels like a better version or like a perfected version of when they remember when they first started NXT back in like 2010, and it was like a reality show. That's what it feels like now, but like perfect. And I'm like, I don't give a damn.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I feel that. I understand that because that was like that tough enough era type NXT joint.
I hate that Tony's still there. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, he should move up. I ain't gonna lie.
I low-key hate that Jada's still there. I understand why Natty's there, but she needs to be on the main roster. Doing what she's doing on NXT, but on the main roster.
Exactly.
That's.
But they kind of killed their character a little bit, buried the character.
I know. Because she doesn't feel like a heel anymore, bro. They just took away her heelness just like that. Like,
even though she was
you killed Maxine.
But they rebuilt Maxine up to where, hey, she's a background character. She's tertiary. You see her in the background talking to Austin Theory, and then you see Austin Theory go talking to her. Then you see her in the SUV when he pulled off. So they buried her, but they reinvented her slightly a bit, because when we see the heel turn comes, like, oh wow, Maxine, how could you? And all Maxine can say, y'all don't understand Austin, y'all do what blah blah blah. So they done the work to a little bit to try to rebuild her, opposed to Natty. Once again, like I always say, like Natty falls in that same category as Jordan Grace, Ivy Now. They don't have the look to where they not gonna care when they should, because there's no reason that Natty doesn't go up to Jordan Grace and Ivy Now like, hey, I see the potential, y'all to turn those two into murderers. Then they go out the tag team gold, and she go out to the IC gold, and they just
I'm throwing that in universe mode right now, by the way.
One other thing about the whole, because we talking about WWE not being able to book factions, which is true, but like factions give motherfuckers shit to do.
Facts.
And then it goes back to the WWE ecosystem we're talking about. It's like it gives motherfuckers shit to do, and when they on camera, it actually matters, and they don't just feel like they there because we need to put this motherfucker on screen.
And I would say this too, like I feel like you need friends just as much as you need enemies to be a good character. Like you know what I'm saying?
If you watch AEW, nigga, get goddamn near everybody part of a faction or a tag team of some sort, nigga.
Or got an alliance with somebody.
I started to notice that, bro.
It's like One Piece, nigga. It's like build a world, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, goddamn, nigga. You should like we just tell WWE just wrestling for TV, nigga. It's like y'all not building a world.
Because you got a whole promotion. You got the Death Riders. You got a whole Don Callis family. You got the man who go out there just picking people because they want to. You got the Hurt Syndicate. They in it for the business of shit. You got the conglomeration, just the niggas that's just friends together. Then you got the people who are just out there, just out there. You feel me?
Now, what's that? The conglomeration. That was the faction that threw me off. I'm like, bro, wait, I didn't even know this was a thing. Like, where's all these people coming from? I rock with it though. You feel me?
Niggas killed me, brother. That name just killed.
They don't look like a conglomeration. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's not the thing.
That's not what you envision when you hear that word.
They bring everybody. You got Orange Cassidy, the laid back nigga. Mark Briscoe, the wild card. Roddy, the strong, stern person. Kyle, the cool guy that gets everybody together. Willow, hyper, you know.
I didn't even know she was in it. That's crazy.
And you got him also. He is, I don't know when he coming back, but you got Hologram, who is the face version of El Clone. Because I don't know if you know about El Clone. That nigga El Clone.
Nah, that's funny. I did not know that.
Yeah, because Hologram was the first. He got hurt. Then next thing you know, you seen El Clone pop up. So you're in the storyline of El Clone taking out Hologram.
Nah, that's actually funny.
So yeah, man, like you said, the world of AEW is very vast. Nigga, like, you got the Young Bucks. They ain't part of shit, but hey, they get busy if you call them up for some shit. You feel me?
And then the Don Callis family is large.
They do that in
very large.
It gives
who not gonna call for the bloodline?
It gives motherfuckers
facts.
Shit to do.
Hey, Hero, I know you just seen it, bro. This is also something I wanted to talk about, so I'm glad we segued into this, bro. I love that storyline, or at least this storyline event of MJF being like, oh, wait, I got to do a 6v6 match? I got to find somebody. Then he just goes up to Don Callis like, all right, bro, I need 5 of your best guys. What, man? What is you talking about? I ain't give you nothing. He pulls out a briefcase full of cash. He's like, "Oh, you need 5 of my best guys, man. Hold on."
Never
like, you
WWE.
should just said that.
You should have said that the first time.
You would never see that at WWE because, like, who's LA Knight gonna call to go fight the Bloodline if he has to fight the Bloodline like on Monday Night Raw?
Exactly. It's like there's no niggas worth for them. There's no niggas worth for them to go recruit.
Exactly. If anything, you gonna have one person that's him himself is at odds, and it's like, all right, that's just one guy.
Like, go recruit the Vision. He been feuding with them niggas all year.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, they're the one who's injured him, and that's why he came back. They're the reason he needed to come back in the first place.
It's like they WWE ecosystem fucked up. That I think that's what's creating a lot of problems for him right now. And I think I'm starting to realize that the ecosystem fucked up. And obviously like management and all that shit.
Yeah, I appreciate this concept of the ecosystem you just pulled up because I'm gonna try to incorporate. Now that I got the concept in my head, I'm gonna apply this to my universe mode.
You gotta have an ecosystem. It's like it's like watching One Piece. It's like you can't have an arc end and then it's like that's it. It's like what? It's like there's other shit that's happening.
It all leads to something else.
That's gonna lead It's gonna lead to something else. And it's like find your main character and build an ecosystem around it. That's why John Cena worked.
Oh, bro, because he not only is the main character where anybody could work with him, but he was able to go off anywhere and work with anybody else.
Like that was their guy, and they built an ecosystem around that nigga.
Well, he left the main title picture, went back down to the mid card. Mid card was flourishing.
Right.
While the main card was still flourishing. They went
like
back to the main card.
Now they just trying to figure out who their main character is. That's all it is. And it's open. Yeah, they just don't know it yet.
I think they know it. They just don't want to push it. I feel like.
Honestly, Opa is more like a main villain to me. That's just me personally.
That's why I said
and that's what I'm like. They need to have like 4-5 main characters, nigga. Not just one. At this point.
That's why I'm here for
at least three, bro.
At least 3.
That's why I'm here for Javon and Oba as a final.
Trick. Might as well go with it. It's there, nigga. If it ain't broke,
they could start it with this King of the Ring and have Oba and Javon continue that rivalry because now you have Javon go up against Oba for a number 1 contender shot at the world title. Have him lose and be like, damn, because you already shown Javon backstage getting frustrated by losing a match previous week ago. Have him frustrated and whatnot. You have him lose this match, he's frustrated again because he can't beat Oba in the big match. He can't do it. This is how you build that underdog story for Javon. Oba's not a heel, but you're going to root for Javon anytime you see Javon.
Exactly, because like Javon, Oba, and Trick was nigga carrying NXT for like a good year, nigga, and I feel like niggas ain't realized till that shit was over.
Exactly.
Oh man,
you put the SmackDown.
I did.
I knew niggas was carrying, but it was like that. Hey, as soon as it's over and we getting the shit we getting now, it's like, we wish we had Trick Open. Wish at least one of them niggas would have stayed. You know what I'm saying? You get comments like that,
man.
No, yeah, but on SmackDown, you can say on SmackDown is Trick, Schmello, and Ricky.
But say if I had to throw hindsight in there, nigga, I'd say should have left Javon on NXT.
Right, that's what everybody was saying. Shawn Michaels agree with you.
Purely for the star power.
Shawn Michaels agree with you, bro.
Shawn Michaels, that nigga Javon was the hottest thing in NXT besides the other 2 that moved up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Which deservingly so. Javon's 22.
Facts. And it's like, bro, what's that? Shawn Michaels agree with you. The only person who didn't, he was like, no, we need him now.
No, yeah, they did.
That's what we do, Triple H.
Because what's crazy is Jackson Drake of Vandy Project's only 1 year younger than him, and I guarantee you, within probably maybe a year, maybe one more year,
he might not even make it to the main roster, nigga. It might be an AEW nigga we looking at right there.
Hey man, hey, if it is, then he'll fit right in. Bro. But I don't want him to go because he's doing great work. He doing great work.
I love them here, bro. I love Vanity Project.
That do great work in NXT.
They won't get the opportunity to go up to the main roster though.
But at the same time, I think that's one of their NIL talents, ain't it?
I believe.
I think Jackson Drake is.
Because if so, then
I think he ID, not he's an ID. He won ID. That's probably ID joints because him and Javon used to wrestle on the Indies together.
Never mind. That's an AEW nigga right there. the AEW only they gonna respect the indie niggas and all that shit, but they really they talking about pushing their next top tier talent. Their next guy is gonna be WWE main talent. That's just a fact.
I mean, I love the competition. It sounds slimy, but you misuse this person here. I mean, what's that? We play GMO against each other, bro. If you misuse Roman Reigns on your roster, think about
WWE. Think about WWE's top guy: John Cena, Triple H, Randy Orton, The Rock, WWE niggas. But you get niggas like AJ Styles, couple world titles, couple mid-card titles. You know what I'm saying? Good talent, niggas love him. But it's not WWE talent. You know what I'm saying? That they top guys gonna be WWE made niggas. That's why they push an Oba. That's an NIL nigga.
Yeah, he is. Then they looking for more niggas like Oba.
That's why they pushing Trick. That's an NIL nigga.
Yeah.
Sure, they put that nigga up early. So Schmello, I mean, that's an NIL nigga, but he also don't got the bill. He just getting the ring.
But he ain't got the height. He got the bill. He ain't got the height. He got the bill. He just ain't got the height.
Lash, NIL motherfucker.
But they don't. But the crazy part about Lash though, they don't push her like they push Oba and Trick. She has yet to win a single title.
Well, I mean, it's arguable. Yeah, she ain't getting like the time and promos and shit like that. But she was the first out of the 4 columns to win a title.
Can I ask what we about?
We're talking about NXT and and how it's developmental but better than main roster.
But kind of against your point, when she was in NXT, they gave her they put her in almost every title picture, but never would let her win. Never.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm always saying that she should. Respect to Kalani Jordan. Lash should have been the first women's North American champion.
I feel like with you absolutely right. They should have had Lash win titles and all type of shit in NXT, but I think
especially since Kalani's still there.
I think what they were trying to do with Lash. Was with this generation of women in NXT, nigga, was so little. All them bitches was little as hell.
Yeah.
So you have a motherfucker like Lash who always looks like she could beat one of these bitches to just go out there and make them look good. I think that's what they're trying to take advantage of NXT at the time.
I hated that though. I just hated that because you had her in title match. You had her.
Not to say it was good. Yeah, I'm about to say not to say it was good, but if I had to like give my observation,
I feel because like you had her go in these matches and not win nothing, then get to the main roster and to just only win tag team gold, which is kind of crazy to me because she should have at least some NXT titles that are not a tag team title. Or nothing shared. It should be just singles title that she should be at least a decorated champion.
The tag matches she had with Jakara, nigga, they were just like, okay, Lash looked good, but imagine if she was with someone like Nia, That's all they were looking at there.
But my thing was Jakar was a perfect fit for her because that's how you do. That's nothing but Shawn Michaels and Diesel. That's all that was.
Man,
they are so similar to each other, bro.
They just don't want to pull the trigger on motherfucker. It's like, man.
And
then it's like, look,
titles.
It's like the
crowd is literally there. The crowd is literally there for y'all shows. They gonna tell you what they want.
They don't listen. They actually go against what the crowd wants. Go back a year ago. Karrion Kross.
Facts.
Everybody was chanting. They wanted him to wrestle Randy. And what they everybody's chanting. Fucking Karrion Kross. Just chant his name. Then they play Joe Hendry's music.
It's just insane to me. I'm not gonna lie. Once again, no hate towards Joe, but that was a bad pick. I understand he was TNA World Champ at the time, all this other stuff, woo. But Karrion Kross, Randy would have been better, but better suit. They don't listen. They do what they feel would be a more. I would say like what would get the most what would get the viral moment for that thing.
Because I was gonna say like Randy and Joe wasn't the best pick, but like the match was still good.
It was. You got your viral moment of Joe doing his face turn, and boom, RKO. Then once the match over with, then you get the match over with. Randy turns around, do the Joe shit, but hit his Randy pose. So like you get the viral moment from that match. But that's why I believe that's what they look for 9 times out of 10. That's why I feel like when they brought up Javon, that's what they used Javon for. That's the highlight reel.
And Javon's a lot more than a highlight reel. Let's be honest.
He is, but that's how they use him.
He could do, and that's stupid. You're not letting him show off more than he can. Like the more shit he could do.
Because the sole reason he was in that,
giving him a ceiling at that. Like you placed the ceiling there when he didn't have a ceiling.
Facts. That Elimination Chamber match, I solely knew why he was in it, for him to just hit about 1 or 2 good big spots, then boom, you out. And guess what he did? He hit 1 or 2 good spots, boom, he was out.
Which is stupid.
But shoot, I ain't gonna lie, niggas, I'm hungry. Motherfucker, let's wrap this.
Oh, you gonna get out of here then, man? So
I'm like, that Darcy be right back. But I'm like, I'm gonna try to wrap this motherfucker up. I got a fish sandwich and now I'm gonna eat that motherfucker.
All right, so we can Andy Ray Schmear, you feel me?
Restaurant, fast food chain. Homemade.
Homemade.
Oh, okay. Ooh, wait, hold on. That shit sound like it.
Yeah, throw some coleslaw on that motherfucker. But, hey, nigga, that's been the KickOut Podcast. Hey, next time, we're going to talk a lot more AEW next podcast. You know what I'm saying? We talk a little bit King and Queen of the Ring, and we talk good shit on WWE while talking about NXT. So, hey, you get our little bit of mindset of what we talking about with WWE and stuff. AEW, obviously, as you can tell, we got a high opinion of AEW. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're giving us a lot of the shit that we not getting in the WWE. So that's why it's good to have a competitor like AEW. But hey, you can get all y'all thoughts. You feel me? Hey, now, since you here, now, say hey. Closing arguments and closing thoughts, nigga. Hey, WWE and NXT, AEW.
Shit, WWE. I think they need to step it up. Honestly, they need to step it up. They got a lot of talent over there.
Right.
Like I said with Javon, they placing ceilings on their talent. You place ceilings on your talent, they're not gonna be talented.
Facts. Well put.
Hear me. Hey, nigga, you got dark nonchalant. You feel me? Hey, closing arguments. AEW, NXT, WWE.
I like what Mal just said right now. But what's that? My main takeaway, my main point I'm trying to make, and Hero kind of said it too, bro. If you kind of getting tired of WWE main roster right now, SmackDown or Raw, bro, NXT right there, bro. AEW right there. If you don't want to make the complete switch to AEW because you just like the WWE format so much, hey, completely understandable.
NXT,
I like the WWE format more than AEW. I ain't gonna lie, just in a general sense. Now, with that being said, I'm still gonna turn on AEW and just watch straight wrestling sometime. That's what I want to see sometime. But
always gonna be AEW.
But NXT my home right now.
But if you are a WWE tribalist, nigga, and you tired of the main roster right now, you still got shit like NXT, TNA, Triple
Facts.
Triple A, Evolve.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend Evolve. But...
Hey, there's other shit there. I'm not saying it's great. I'm not saying it's better than WWE putting out right now, like the main roster, but it's there.
Yeah, but my point I'm trying to make is what's that? Well, one, I'm saying right now, at least right now, I'm saying NXT is better than the main roster. Sue me, but I'm saying specifically for WWE tribalists, bro. If I've given you one show, what you saying?
I was gonna say that's been the case for longer than I think you know, nigga.
Man. Hey man, I'm low key new to this. I'm returning. You feel me? That little edge comeback type shit. But what's that? It's specifically, if you're a WWE tribalist, I'm giving you one show and one show only, NXT. If you don't want to make the complete switch to AEW, you could also just make the complete switch to AEW, or I recommend that please don't just watch one or the other, bro. Watch both. Please watch both.
Please watch both. Yeah, at this point, it's damn near needed to watch both because it's like you got to see the pendulum. You have to. You
got to balance it for yourself because sometimes the company not gonna balance it for you. You got to balance it for yourself. Also, one last closing thought. This is my last thing. Invest in Layla Diggs stocks. If you don't know who that is yet, bro, you say you're not tapped in, but invest in Layla Diggs stock. I'm telling you, within next year or the year after that, bro, she gonna be a dog. I'm telling you, bro. Invest in the stocks now. This Facebook right here, bro. This Amazon. I'm telling you. And they better not change their theme song. If they change their theme song, I'm flying down somewhere and punching somebody, bro. If they change their theme song, I don't care if people talking about they might not like it yet, bro. Just give it a chance. Give the theme song a chance. People won't mess with it, bro.
And speaking of throwing your stocks into something, nigga, hey, Persephone, hey, I love you, but hey, we also got random nigga hero. Hey,
you feel me? Random hero, your favorite hero, you know what I'm saying? Hero for hire. And like Dark said, I'm gonna stand on this ground right now. I'm calling it AEW is just better right now than WWE because I'm telling people right now, watch Forbidden Door coming up, watch All In, the coronation of Billy Death Rider, you feel me? Just it's a lot of good shit going on. You gotta get out your way. Go look at something different. AEW is something different. It is more wrestling story told in the ring, more so outside the ring. Just go treat yourself. I promise you, you will like it. You will love it. Maria Shafir, love you. Goddamn, all of the AEW women. Goddamn, I love you. Triangle Madness, I love you. All the AEW women. Oh my God, they just got my heart. Dang, like, random hero. You feel me?
I 100% agree, and I feel like if you are a a WWE fan, that's what you grew up on, and all you know is WWE. Hey, do you think that everything that you like is still there, except for the ass? But if you are a wrestling fan, you are doing yourself a disservice not looking at AEW, or at least checking it out or peeping some highlights, nigga. Because everything you want with entertainment in wrestling, whereas WWE is wrestling entertainment. AEW has entertainment in their wrestling. You see what I'm saying? And I know motherfuckers like to make memes and jokes whenever anybody boxes in AEW talking about this were the best wrestlers. Like, nigga, all right, if you watching it with that mindset, nigga, you might as well just take Triple H cock, nigga, in the back of the ball sack, nigga, put your lips on that motherfucker,
on
nigga.
me, on me.
Fuck that motherfucker. Hey, nigga, kick out pod, nigga, 1, 2, 3.